Hello, welcome to Merlini's Tips and Tricks. This time I wanted to talk to you about catching the range creep. This is a technique that you employ on generally the first creep wave that spawns in order to maintain creep equilibrium and pull the creeps closer to your tower. In general, as a safe lane, Radiant bottom lane, and Dire top lane, you want to keep the creep wave as close to your tower as possible to make it as difficult for the offlaner to leech and to make it as easy as possible for your supports to zone. And the benefits are plenty, but how do you actually do that, and what is catching the range creep? So I'm going to play this from, and you can see the Dire perspective. I'm actually on the Radiant right now. I'm playing the Lone Druid, and this is the offlaner. So generally good offlaners that aren't Clockwork and Earthshaker, are different because they can manipulate the creep wave with cogs and fissure, but generally good offlaners will block so that the range creep is up in front. I'm not sure if my laner did it, but it's a pretty common technique because once this range creep dies, then your wave doesn't do as much damage as the opponent's creep wave, and the creep wave will eventually shift to the north, which is closer to his tower, which makes it very difficult for us to kill the Mirana. So what you need to do, generally as a support, you want to actually stand like right here, and then you can watch the creep wave come and see if the range creep is up in front. And it's not an up in front over here, so they don't need to catch it in this lane, but in my lane, it's going to be the range creep up in front, and it's going to pull my wave because my creeps are going to kill it. And again, I don't want to push the lane. So how do you counter this? You actually just stand there and tank it so that the creep stops, and then the melee creeps go up in front. So one more time, all you need to do is scout for this creep, and you can stand right about here, right outside of tower range, to see if the range creep is up in front. Generally it's a support's job, but a carry can do it too. And then you just tank it so that it stops and attacks, and the melee creeps move out in front. It's very important if you want to try and maintain the creep wave, and you can see like a couple minutes later it's still, you know, in this area, even though we actually aggro the creeps a little bit. But anyways, if you don't do that, the creep wave will eventually push their tower and he'll get like a free level 3. This way you can keep him as under leveled as possible, and the first couple minutes of a game can really make or break the difference for the offlaner. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you can learn to employ this technique. A lot of people wonder how to static farm so well, and this is just one of the many tips that you need to know. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe at youtube.com/MerliniDota for videos every Tuesday and Thursday if you haven't already. See you guys next time.